couch, dogs, me, guitar lessons. Hey there, Lick and Riffers, how are you doing? Welcome to another full fingerstyle arrangement lesson right here on Lick and Riff. In this video, we're going to learn a fingerstyle arrangement I made especially for you guys and girls of Spain by Chick Corea. This is a terrific composition and it's my pleasure to arrange and teach you how to play this. But first, you need to hear the arrangement, so I'm going to play it for you so you can see and hear how it goes, and then we're going to break it down lick by lick with tabs right here on the screen as usual. We're going to have a blast with this one. It goes like this, enjoy. Alright, so for the beginning solo, play 7 on the 3rd string, and then 11 pull off to 7, same string. Okay? And then 9 pull off to 7. Okay? So it's this. 7, 11, 7, 9, 7. Then 9 on the 4th string, so you get... Okay? Then it's 7 slide to 6 on the 3rd string, and then 7 on the 4th, so it's... And then it's 6 slide to 4 on the 3rd string, and then 5 on the 4th string, so it was this. Alright, and in rhythm... Then you play A7 sus4, bar on 5 with 7 and 7 on strings 3 and 5. Right? This beautiful chord. You play it 3 times. And then you take this 3 frets down to F sharp 7 sus4. 3 times. Okay, so that's the intro. Then you play 4 on the 4th string. Then you play G. And you play the open 3rd string as the melody note with 3 on the 6th string as your bass note. And you can harmonize, of course, by the open 4th string. And then you play 2, 4 on the 3rd string. So it was this. Okay? Then... same chord, you can play the G bass whenever you feel like it, and you play 2, 3 on the 2nd string and the open E string, so it's this. Okay? Then you play this. Okay? A bar on 2 for F sharp, and 3 on the 3rd string for F sharp major, and the melody is 3, 2 on the 2nd string. And you can harmonize, of course, with the 3rd string. You should, actually, to get the F sharp sound. Okay, so you get this. Right? And then it's 4 on the 4th string again, and then it's... Okay, 0, 2, 4 on the 3rd string again, but this time with the open 6th string for E minor. And then it's 2-3 on the second string with A, with the fifth string. And then the open E string. So it's the same melody as before, but instead of G, okay, we get E minor and A. Okay, E bass, A bass. And then we have this. Okay, it's D major 7, and we play 3 on the second string with the open D string, the fourth, and then open E string, and then the chord 2, 2, and 2 on strings 1, 2, and 3. And if you want to keep the original feel, you can play this. Okay, it's 3 on the second string, and then the 0 hammer onto 2 on the E string, and then you can add the bar using another finger. So it's, okay, and then play the chord. So you can do this, or the hammer on and then the chord 2, 2 on strings 2 and 3. And then open E string, 3 on the second string, then you have this. Okay? It's C sharp 7. It's 2 on the second string and 4 and 4 on strings 3 and 5. Okay, it's the C7 shape, up 1 fret without the second finger, which you need for the soloing. So you play strings 2, 3, and 5, then 3 on the second, open E string, and then you have this. Okay? It's thumb on 2 on the sixth string for F sharp, and these 2 fingers on 3 and 3 on strings 2 and 3, and then instead of 3 on the second string, you play 2. Okay? So it's 2 and 3 instead of 3 and 3. Okay? Then you have this. It's the same chord with 2 hammer on to 3, pull off to 2 on the second string. And then B7, strings 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it was this. Okay? Then you have the solo. So brace yourself, because this is a little bit confusing, and it's confusing on purpose. I'm gonna break it down for you and play it as slowly as I can, but it only makes sense when you play it up to speed. So it's this. Okay, this is the beginning lick. So it's 9 on the 4th string and then on the 3rd. Okay, but it's very short notes. It's not, it's, okay, you just stop pressing. Okay, stop pressing. Okay, press for a moment, then let go. So, and then it's this. Okay, it's 12 pull off to 11 on the 3rd string, and then 12 pull off to 9 on the 4th. So you can do it like this. Okay, moving your fingers, but it's better practice to do it like this. Okay, with these 2 fingers. Okay, 12, 11, then 12, 9. And then 9 on the 3rd again. So it's, okay, and again, you mute it right away. So that's the first lick. Okay, then you have this. 7 on the 4th string. Then you have 7 slide to 6 on the 3rd. Again, very short notes. Okay, then you have this. Okay, it's a hammer on from 7 to 9 on the D string, on the 4th. Then it's 10 on the 5th string, twice. Then you have 7, 9 on the 3rd string. Okay, so together. Okay, the rhythm here is very confusing, so just try to get it in your head and in your ear. It takes a little bit of practice. If you need to listen to the original as many times as possible and get it down, or to my arrangement, to my playing at the beginning of the video. So, okay, it's very confusing. And if you can sing it out loud, you can play it. Ba 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 da ba da da, ba Okay? Once you get the rhythm down, everything is fine. This is the real challenge of this piece. We're not done yet. We're here. And now we have this. Okay, this is a beautiful line. It's 9 hammer on to 12 on the 3rd string, and then 11 pull off to 7 on the 3rd string, and then 9 on the 4th. Okay, and immediately 12 pull off to 9 on the 4th, and then 9 on the 3rd. And then, okay, it's a pull off from 11 to 9 on the 4th, and then from 9 to 7 on the 5th. Then immediately you slide 7 to 9 on the 5th, and 9, 11 on the 4th. You can hammer it on. Okay, and then slide. I like to slide, you don't have to slide. It just makes it more interesting. Into 8 on the 4th string, and then okay, it's 11 pull off to 9 on the 5th. Again. Okay, got myself confused there for a second. So okay, then you have this. Okay, it's 9 on the 6th string, 9 on the 5th, 9 on the 6th, and then 11 on the 5th. Okay, and then 13 slide to 12 on the 5th, 9 on the 5th, okay, and then 11 on the 3rd. Okay, that's the end of the solo. Okay, so let's go over the whole solo again. Slowly first, if I can. Okay, now up to speed, and you'll see that it makes a lot more sense. Blackout again. Okay, now it takes practice. I've been practicing this for a while now. Okay, don't know how long, but at least a month, including the arrangement, of course. But the arrangement is part of the process. One thing that you need to know technically for playing this, you have this. Okay, this low note there, the 7 on the 4th string. If you keep the beat, okay, if you keep the beat with a metronome, this note comes a 16th note before the 1. Okay, I'll try to count with my head so you can see. Okay, this is wrong. This was on the 1. It should be a 16th note before the 1. Okay, nobody's gonna tell you anything if you do it wrong. It's just a 16th note away. But if you want to do it the way Chick Corea wrote it, it's a 16th note before the 1. Okay, like this. I can't do it. I can't keep a beat with this. Okay, like this. Watch my head. Okay, right before the 1. That's the solo. Everything becomes a lot easier now. You start the next part with 11 on the 3rd string again, and then G6. It's 3 on the bass on the 6th string with the open 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings. Okay, the melody note is the open E string, and then 3-0 on the 2nd string. You can harmonize with the 3rd string or strings 3 and 4. Okay, so it's and of course you can play the bass anytime you like, and then you have this. it's G again, it's 0, 2, 3, 2, 0 on the second string. Again, you can harmonize with the chord. And then again this shape that we played before, 3, 3, and 2 on strings 2, 3, and 6. Okay, and then with 2, 3 on strings 2, 2 and 3. Okay, F sharp. And then 3 on the third string by itself. Okay, then you have, okay, the same melody again as on the G chord, but with E minor. It's 2 on the E string, and then the open E string with E minor. Okay, strings 1, 2, 3, and 6. Then 3, 0 on the second string. Then you play the A bass, and immediately play, okay, 2 on the third string, 0, 2, 3 on the second, open E string. So it's, okay, remember, the A bass comes first. Okay, as many times as you play it, it comes first. And then this again. Okay, or, okay, same as in the intro. Okay? Not the intro, the first part. I mean, the intro was this. Okay, so it's A, and then G, not 7, G major 7. Okay, it's G with 2 on the E string. Play it any way you like. And then it's the open E string, that's the next note. I like to, okay, to pull off the 2 to 0. So it's, okay, you don't have to. Okay, or, okay, a really fast ghost note there. And then 3 on the second string, then the C sharp 7 again. It's this first. It's kind of the same line. It's 2, 3 on the second string, then the open E string. Okay, but you keep the chord and play 3, 2, 1, 0 on the E string. Okay, if you keep playing the bass note, it works. And when you play 0, you can be on F sharp 7. Which is 2, 3 on strings 2 and 3 with 2 on the bass with the open E string, which is the melody note. So it's, okay, and then 3, 2 on the second string. You can harmonize it with 3 on the third, and then it's this. It's B9 sus4 or B9 11, and it's B7. Okay, but instead of 2 on the E string, it's 2 on the B string, and you play strings 1, 2, 3, and 5. And then let go of the pinky and play the second, third, and fifth strings, or strings 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so it's, and then you have this. Okay, it's B. And you can put the whole B chord on, but why put anything on the D string? You don't play it. So it's strings 2, 3, and 5. And 0, 2 on the E string, just bar off, bar on. Okay? And then you start from the E minor line of the first part. Okay, you play the second half. Back to the solo, and you can just loop it around or stop where I stopped after the G line that comes right after the solo. So that's Spain for you. You can go download the tab from the website. The link is right below in the description. But before you do, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? There's a ton of lessons just like this one on the channel, and many, many, many others unlike it, but as cool as this one. So why not just click subscribe and join the Lick and Ref community? Everything right here is for free, the lessons, the tabs, everything. But if you want to give something back anyway, there's a large blue donation button right above the tabs in the website. You can't miss it. It's large, it's oval, it's blue, it's beautiful, and it says donate. And any donation goes right back into Lick and Ref, and I thank you very much for watching, and I thank you in advance for any donation you choose to make. Thank you very much. And that's it for now. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye. Thanks for watching.